Hi guys, Mauricio here. I am with my friend. Well, in one of the videos of the Heicha with the white tea, he was in the video, but you couldn't see him because of the camera, well, stuff. So today we are brewing this tea, which is let me see if the wrapper is like this. This tea, which is 你们叫半外是吗？
对，傍晚。
Okay, here they call it in Yunnan, they call it 半外. So anyway, it's supposed to be old trees. It's not. It's, you know, 酵母, I think, the material, because I mean they say in here they say it is old trees, but it's not. You know, I think it's 酵母. We think it's 酵母. So here you can see the cake. It has been stored for a few years, 6 years, in Kunming and then Guangdong. So it has already changed. You know, as you can see, we have drunk it a few times, you know. Anyway, so this is what we will be preparing today. We will put this aside because we have it already, we prepared it already to make it faster. And my friend will be preparing the tea out of convenience, you know, because I need to speak and I prefer not to prepare the tea and speak at the same time. 你过来一下吧。
我不想过来。
没事，当个吉祥物。
Okay, my wife， 介绍一下。
我是他老婆。
但是你我叫名字我的意思，你说你。
My name is Lily.
Yes, okay. Lily is her English name. So she doesn't speak too much English, but okay, doesn't matter. Alright, so this tea is kind of new in our site, and I thought it was decent in quality and price. So that's the reason I added to our website. And I like to invite him because he's very knowledgeable, I told you last time, and I always like to see his point of view, you know, and what does he think about the tea notes and all that, because usually he uses different vocabulary than we foreigners may use, which is interesting. And he always contributes, you know, because of his knowledge. So that's why.
我去把那个倒了，然后给你们重新。
到了什么到了？
这个里面水满了，大哥。
哦。大哥什么？大哥我这么年轻。
好，我们来闻一下茶香。你可以用英文说这个过程。
Yes.
是不是
Okay. Yes, we will feel the aroma of the tea leaves. In the Susha is not ideal, but you can do it, you know. 你觉得？
挺干净的啊。
没有杂味，是不是？可是你觉得？
对，没有。
14年在
哪一年的？
在昆明，以后在广东。哦，是的。
让我看它这个汤色哈，还是，因为它现在还没有完全散开，所以它是一个黄色的汤。可以先尝一下味道啊。
可以啊。
好，那我们正式开始泡了哈。刚才那个是喜茶。
Okay, this is the first brew. We were drinking like the wash, you know.
喜茶的。
So this tea basically is kind of a mixture. When it comes to storage, it's a mixture. It's not completely Guangdong. It's not completely Kunming. It's very clean.
它是哪年的茶？
05.
哦，05。你看都20年了，是不是？我觉得还是一个主要为干仓的一个茶汤，一个存储。主要是干仓的，一个第二泡了，是不是？
Yes. 是的。
好，我们喝一下。好。我们用烧开的水泡一泡。
Okay, so then now we are. I think the water temperature was not, because we were talking and all, was not high enough. So now we are brewing it with a higher temperature. Tea. Let's see.
昆明的水温是93度嘛，是吧？那如果说他们海拔更低的话，水温就会更高。
哦，你的意思是因为海拔是吗？
对。
对。Yes, because of the altitude, it doesn't really reach 100 degrees Celsius. But if you could, maybe if I could use, if I was using a Tetsubin, I think the temperature could be like a bit higher, but I don't know exactly how much higher really. So he was talking about that, about the. 是不是？那现在是更深色。
对，现在更橙色了哈。
Because despite not being 你让他们看一下那个汤色好不好？
我把镜头拉近一点，放大一点。
Now it's a bit more orange, not super orange, but a bit more orange. Because the first brew we made, it was very yellow because the temperature was not enough.
可以吧？就它这个茶饼上不是写着是野生茶嘛？我刚才就想讲，其实我觉得是有点像野生茶的。那野生茶的味道，在我们来看就是稍微有点淡，没有那么浓，然后比较甜，然后有一点点兰花香，这个是有点野生茶的感觉的，我是觉得，就是野生茶就是这个样子，就有点像什么，像紫娟，或者是紫芽茶那种，就是它的味道不会，很丰富，但是就是很有一点甜，有一小点涩，是那样子的一个茶。
But yeah, what he said matches with what the factory said. It's like a bit orchid flavor, and it's not very strong. The flavor, but it's very sweet, which matches, the tea. What he said matches the tea,
就是兰花香啊这些
味道，你觉得有那个味道？
对，就很纯粹，就是有的野生茶就是这个味道。
泡的时间很长，不
对，
会不好喝。
你闻一下，它这个里边就是很香，没有什么杂味。
香的。
是吧？口腔里边是很舒服的，就是有口水出来，我们讲唾液、生津回甘，是不是？
Yes， 是的，回甘这个茶的回甘是不是不错的？
还是不错的，
因为不是古树，但是也是不错的。
它是野生茶，野生茶比古树往往比古树的树龄还大嘛，所以它上面写1000多年，也是有可能的，但是我们不这么说。
对 ，Yes， in the inner ticket of the cake they say it's like I don't know how many thousands of years, the tea, but But he said that the wild teas, sometimes are even older than some kushu teas. That's what he was saying, so. So now he brewed this. 这个是第三泡吗？还是？
对，
He brewed for a very long time, you know. 你觉得你泡了多少？1分钟、2分钟、3分钟？谁知道？我也不是。
3分钟吧。
3分钟。
嗯，
3 minutes, you know. 3 minutes brew.
对。
我们能不能看这个成色？
好。
So 3 minutes brew.
等一下，我放大。低一点，低一点，不要拿那么高。哎，对，OK。你讲嘛，可以了。
So this is the color of the 3 minutes brew. Like, if I remember correctly, because you know this tea can brew long time or short time, the astringency is higher, but it's not super bitter. You know, when you brew it, like even if you brew it for a long time.
这一泡就比较浓。
苦吗？还是涩？我觉得
你喝嘛，就是有苦还轻一点，就涩重一点，
哦，对，
然后稍微有点酸。
我刚刚说的那个，我觉得这个茶泡很长时间会涩，但是不会很苦，因为我已经是
对，有点涩，然后有点酸。你喝。然后我就觉得，就是我们这边有些野生茶，就是这个味道，确实还是野生茶的。傍晚，是不是太浓了？能不能喝得下去？
现在 now is a bit 有一点苦，
对，有点酸。
a bit sour he said。
而且我不拍了，我帮你们烧水的。
休息。
没事，差不多了也。
还是我们是的。
就是说这个茶说的也差不多了。就是说茶还可以多喝好几泡的。
可以放下很多年，你觉得吗？
可以放很多年的。
还可以
可以的。因为它现在还不算完全转化嘛。然后这个茶压的比较紧。
是的，
压的比较紧，压的越紧，这个转化的越慢。
可以放，是的。Yeah, I was asking about the storage because storage. That's why I said I may do another video because it's a big deal. You know, many people are talking about what's a better storage, what are their preferences, what are their the fish went crazy, or or if this tea can be stored for a longer. In my opinion, also he said that it can be stored for longer time, and also the compression is high, which also helps when it comes to storing it for a longer time. But well, this tea is is very sweet and is wild tea leaves, maybe Chiaomu or maybe older. We are not sure. In the inner ticket they say it's like super old, but it's hard to say exactly how old. So that's it. So this is I think a good addition for anyone's collection, but it's also about personal preference. So you need to try a sample and then you can see if you're interested. Anyway, thank you guys. Please give us a like to help us reach more people, and subscribe. And see you in another video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.